Let's go ahead and check in with Jan Wahl, who is surrounded by beautiful art this morning.
I certainly am. Let's say you have a thing for hats. Oh, just imagine that. Or let's say you want Year of the Tiger. Well, we are looking at some beautiful silk art with a woman that has a story just as compelling. She went from Moscow to Mendocino in a silk diary. We're going to talk with Natasha and celebrate what she does coming up. And so there I am at a beautiful art show in San Rafael, and I come across some of the most gorgeous coats, jackets, scarves that I've ever seen. And it turns out it's this woman whose story is just as amazing as her art. She is Natasha Foucault, and she wrote Silk Diary, An Artist's Journey from Moscow to Mendocino. And her work is remarkable. Welcome, Natasha Foucault and her co-author of the book and her best friend, Jean-Michel Salander. I'm so glad to have you both here. This work is amazing, Natasha. Tell me about your journey from Moscow to Mendocino.
I learned the silk painting art in Moscow, and I came 20 years ago to America. I love it, and Mendocino is my favorite place. I teach there, I collect mushrooms there. I enjoy the nature, so.
Yeah, safe mushrooms.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's very important.
I'm very careful.
Your work, though, so you've always been interested in fashion and...
I've been interested in art, and when I came here, I found that there's a lot of interest in one-of-the-kind things, so I never repeat my designs.
Okay, for example,
unique.
this is a coat that could be worn many ways, and this one, you can't really tell the way I'm showing it. I'm sorry, folks. It celebrates the Year of the Tiger. There we go. We celebrate the Year of the Tiger. And in fact, stand up, why don't you? Let's really make the camera crazy. Here we go. And this is sort of...
zebras.
Yeah, this is a zebra, and it does many things.
Yeah, you can wear it many different ways.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful.
Put it in a skirt.
Jean, as you Jean, you stand up and show what you've done, and you sit down, darling. Here we go. So Jean has on a different look that you do. And Jean, tell us how you connected as you sit down, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Natasha and I met at a women's silk painting retreat. Natasha was showing her slides to this group of women, and everybody was fascinated with the story she was telling along with the slides.
Right.
And as women do, they all said, Natasha, you should write a book. And she said, well, my English isn't that great. And I saw the book in my head, and I said, I will help you.
What's the most shocking, surprising thing about her story? Natasha's story. There's lots of different pictures in here of her work.
She's an adventurous. She courts danger. She believes when your number's up, your number's up.
Yeah.
And so she makes the rest of us look like armchair travelers.
I'll tell you, and it's quite an exciting journey. Someday it's going to be a movie. She also does paintings, these beautiful silk paintings that are just so vibrant. I hope you can see how vibrant the colors are, and it's just remarkable. Her work is just remarkable. So, Natasha, people, all they have to do to find out about your signings and your book signings and also where your art is displayed and sold is to go on your website, right?
It's very easy. On my website, you can go to events, and you will see that we have a book signing today in San Francisco Public Library, Glen Park at 2, and the next weekend I have a show in Palo Alto. So go to my website.
There it is, www.natashasilkart.com. I wanted to show everybody. She made me one I actually bought from you with Mae West and Ginger Rogers on it and all kinds of things. And then this one has hats on it. So that just shows you how she customizes. You just did one for Klimt, a woman who loves to collect Klimt art. So she customizes whatever you want. Look at that, those hats. Oh, baby. So good. Thank you so much. Oh,
thank you, Jen.
Очень спасибо. Yeah, right. And oh, I could go on with my Russian, but instead I'm going to give you a couple movie reviews, and then once more. Thank you. And in the meantime, I can't thank you both enough, Jean and also Natasha. Большое спасибо. That's like what I know, right? And красивая. I could get that too, because these are beautiful.
You'll practice in St. Petersburg.
That's right. I sure will. Yeah. Thank you once again for being here, Natasha and Silk Art. Her book is Silk Diary from Moscow to Mendocino, and we'll be right back after this.